What's going on, friends? This is gonna be an install video. I actually haven't done an install video for this car, surprisingly, just because I'm like, I don't want to set up all the camera and shit, but you guys saw my exhaust video, and if you guys haven't seen it, definitely check it out if you guys are trying to buy an exhaust for your stock, or if you're trying to switch it up like me. So what I ended up doing is we played that video, and there I was listening to all the exhausts, the different setups. And yeah, I was like, man, the single exit, like look, and then the sound, it honestly made me switch. So I had the Magnaflow X-Mod exhaust, which is what we have right now. I'm gonna throw that up for sale, so probably by the time this video goes up, it's sold already. But yeah, we are gonna be putting the RK titanium signature exhaust, so I can compare that with you guys, like with the Magnaflow exhaust, and let you guys know how it's like. And then we'll do some sound clips later. I'm not gonna make this video like one of those like, oh yeah, you have to do this bolt or whatever. Like there's other videos for that. I'm sure you guys are probably gonna skip through that anyways. So, but anyways, we'll do that now.
A few moments later.
Alright, so weird angle just so you guys can see the exhaust actually right here. But yeah, we couldn't actually do the time lapse because my SD card's not compatible with it, but whatever. So you guys heard the clip, the first startup. So thanks Casey for helping me out with this. Much appreciated, because yeah, I wouldn't have been able to do it by myself, because I mean, you know how things go. But huge thanks to Neng for selling me this exhaust. You know, it went to a good home. You're definitely gonna see a lot of videos with this exhaust. And yeah, like, subscribe, leave comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. I was definitely converted by Ben and Sean. So you guys are running the RK signature and track respectively. And then Sam, I appreciate you letting me hear the SP1R. Just this one came up. It was a good deal. You already know how I am. Asian things, you know, find something on Facebook Marketplace, you gotta have it. But super happy with this. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the sound clips that I'll insert after this. So like, subscribe, let me know what you guys think. And then you guys will hear this with the turbo kit once I get that in and get that installed. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, what's going on, guys? It has been a couple of days since we installed the exhaust. So let's go ahead and get some in-cabin clips. So the method for this is I'm gonna let you guys know what gear and RPM I'm at, so you can associate like how it sounds like, because I've had some time to spend with the exhaust, and because it's louder than the Magnaflow that I'm used to, and the drone means it's a little bit more pronounced. Depending on the gear and RPM, it's way more pronounced. And this is just because, I mean, at this point it's essentially a straight pipe, and the signature exhaust doesn't have like a big of a muffler. So based on my just experience comparing it to Sam's, the SP1R car, in my exhaust comparison video, that one has a bigger muffler and has more of kind of like a throaty sound, but they do sound very similar in the other like other gears and RPM. So right now we're gonna cruise in 8th gear, and I feel like this is, I'm just gonna get this out of the way from the very beginning. You can probably hear it now, is the drone is really pronounced in 8th gear, going about 70 to 80 miles per hour. So that's anywhere between like 1750 RPM and then like a little over 2000 RPM. So this is 8th gear, going 80 miles per hour. So if you guys tend to daily this car and that is your cruising speed, depending on your threshold for droning, you might not like it. That's really the only con. I just want to start off with the bad news first, because other than that, I'm super happy with the exhaust. Like, the build quality of it is fantastic. It's super light. I think it's like 12 or 13 pounds, the entire system. So if you guys have had experience with titanium exhausts, you already know they're super light. This is not any different. Yeah, this is 77 miles per hour, like 1900 RPM right now, or right around like 2000. So you add like music to that, it's gonna blanket the sound out, or at least not make it so pronounced, but it's still noticeable. So where you can, I guess, mitigate that is whether you're in comfort or sport. It really doesn't matter, because this exhaust is not valved. Just put it in 7th, so the RPMs are a little bit higher, and you won't really be able to notice it, honestly, and you definitely won't with music. So this is 74 at like 2250 RPM, 70 miles per hour. Traffic in front is getting a little bit slower, so this is 65. So around that like 1750 to 2250 RPM, or even like 2100 RPM, that's when the drone is most pronounced. But anything above that, it's not bad at all. So this is 7th gear at 2200 to 2300 RPM. And then just for comparison's sake, we'll do 6th gear. That's really when you start hearing the sporty sound is closer to 3000 RPM. So I'm in 6th right now, around 2800 RPM. Traffic right now is kind of sucky. So this is 7th gear, going like 79 miles per hour. It's like 2600 RPM. Completely completely manageable. Like, put some music on with the volume. I listen to it about like 20%, 25% volume. And yeah, this is definitely doable. So, a little bit too much traffic to do like pulls right now. So I'm kind of just gonna discuss who I recommend this exhaust for. So if you are the guy who is gonna be driving this car on the weekends and you really don't care about the little things, then this is a fantastic exhaust for you. However, if you're dailying it like me, you have to outweigh the pros and cons of the drone in those 8th gear, comfort mode, highway speed, 70 miles per hour to 80 miles per hour. Honestly, once you go past that, it's not bad at all. Like, let me see if there's a little space so I can just demo it for you guys. But yeah, that's just like the biggest thing to know. Because other than that, yeah, like what I was saying earlier, I mean, the exhaust is fantastic. I mean, 8th gear is really, yeah, it's just really more pronounced. Yeah, it's slightly less, but yeah, 70 to 80 miles per hour is just where it sucks. And then you put it in 7th, and it's just, yeah, it's just whatever. But yeah, hopefully, you know, this does help with your decision making. So definitely some trade-off going from the Magnaflow X-Mod exhaust to this one in terms of just like the drone. The Magnaflow did drone in around the same speeds as this one. It's just less because of the resonators, and of course it has bigger mufflers. So there you guys have it.